So off we go once more. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that pass just... Oh no, what has happened? Chance, surely! Yes, it's in! And the second half is off to a flyer! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, they could be caught out here! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. The pass has gone astray. Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's intervened well there. Cannavaro gets it away. Cruzeiro appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Cruzeiro ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Roberto Carlos. Lam. Ball is over the line. And he's managed to gift it back. Azar. And it's Forlan. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Vinicius Junior. Rodri. Oh, there's a probing ball. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
A probing pass. Now that's well seen too. Van Dijk, a player who needs no introduction. And that pass isn't the best. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And that's gone loose.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Azar. Lam. Now the delivery.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Batistuta. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Azar. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Roberto Carlos. David Villa. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Taken back almost at once. And it's Lam. Messi getting this one clear. Corner it is.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro.
Atlético Mineiro
Camisa
with the corner.
9,
They're first.
Camisa 13, camisa 6, camisa 10, camisa 3. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 20, camisa 7, camisa 5, camisa 19, camisa
Khan moves
17.
short. There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Lam. And there goes the final whistle. Atletico Mineiro have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Batistuta claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, how will we look back on that?
Atletico Mineiro really were great today. They showed a lot of battle.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not.
And a chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement.
Corinthians are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Right, Shevchenko. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Looking for options for movement. And this is Batistuta. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Messi. And no, that was never going to make it. No, that pass isn't the best. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Roberto Carlos ready to try one. Roberto Carlos! Atletico Mineiro with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Khan with the short one, played out to the left flank. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Atletico Mineiro are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well read, nice interception. Nicely shaped ball. Floated through. Decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting again in a trice, and they are soaring. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Batistuta demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Atletico Mineiro find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And the shot! And he hits the net! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it! Truly superb. A goal of such and that's it. That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. What fantastic scenes here in Barcelona. This massive stadium, officially Europe's largest, and from what we understand, about to become even bigger than it is now. The action has already started. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that, and it
takes a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Corinthians finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Mbappe. That's a good ball out wide. He's being urged to shoot. That has not gone well. Well timed, excellent interception. Sejam was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. That's an imaginative pass. Now there's a big chance! He scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Atletico Mineiro are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Bellingham. First quarter of an hour gone. And he was quick to react. Nice looking ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Kupchu. Corinthians looking to pass their way through. Oh, good ball! Costa Curta clears. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And here's Mbappe, out to the right. Messi. Somewhat off target. Ambitious ball here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Corinthians finding their passes. Vinicius Junior. And it's Vieira. Vieira. He is through here. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good spread. And this is Batistuta. He could be... And Batistuta! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Khan with the short one. It's a really well-measured ball. And now they can spring out of defence. And that is going out for a goal kick. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's well spotted. Sejam.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
He's got away. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Vinicius Junior, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Mbappe, he's picked his way through. Mbappe! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Bellingham. Kupchu. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That is good alertness. Real chance here. Ah, that's a super piece of goalkeeping.
Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's half-time here. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Atletico Mineiro are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. That's the throw. He's had a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Neymar goes short, and a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've played it short. And the finish! Oh, taken with style. The second half off to a spectacular start. We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Oh, really well played.
And that pass just didn't quite work. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Corinthians have got it back and they'll have another go. Acerbi. Vardiol. Neymar proves just a little bit too strong. Vinicius Junior. And he's had it nicked away. It's a pretty loose pass. Threads one in. And this is Neymar. Tries to get it clear. Julu. Looking for the run. And that's put paid to a promising move. Neymar going face-to-face with his great... Real chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Serginho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corinthians have their third corner. And it's been taken short. He's having a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Neymar plays it short. Chance, surely!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep...
Oh no, what has happened here? Nicely weighted ball. Can he get onto this? Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Oh, no shortage of...
Can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Vardiol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely spread. Mbappe! Mbappe! Danger averted for now. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Vardiol has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Lahm. Julie. Batistuta. And the shot! Oh, that wasn't far away. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Saliba gets across to intercept that. Atletico Mineiro perhaps contemplating their next change here. Vardiol. And the ball is out of play. The changes then in quick succession. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made. Corinthians really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Neymar. Can he get it through? Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Spread out to the left. And he's intervened well there. Not the most accurate pass. Bellingham. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Knocks it into space. And it's Kukçu. Searching pass he's played there. That pass isn't the best. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, it's come to nothing.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Julie. Julie is fouled.
Cambio de jugadores en el Atlético Mineiro. El dorsal 9, Julie, serán sustituidos por Neymar.
Gerrard having a look. Looking to widen the gap even further here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get on the end of this?
Atletico Mineiro really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Villa, probing pass. Now it's Raul. He's away. He's through and all alone. Can he finish? It's in. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Atletico Mineiro could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And that is that. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Well, the weather here today is not playing ball. We have heavy rain, the pitch underfoot may very quickly become soggy and difficult to play upon, and the players will soon be soggy themselves. It is more than damp, and this will examine the fibre of both sides. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
This, of course, the instantly recognisable backdrop to many a famous European night, football's ultimate theatre. We have already started here.
There's Vitor Baia, Peter, exuding his unique brand of calm and confidence, as per usual.
Yeah, he's one of those keepers, isn't he, who has that certain aura around him.
And I think that gives the defence a massive boost. Having someone like that behind you can really give you that insurance, that psychological edge.
And here's Messi. Griezmann going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Right card. And he welcomes it in. Great chance! That has not gone well. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, can he get onto this? Griezmann. Oh, big chance! Julie getting this one clear. Lahm does well to stand firm and defend it. Ambitious ball here. Batistuta providing an outlet on that flank. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Vinicius Junior. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's a sharp little ball here. That pass has been well intercepted. It's a good ball out wide. Lahm. Now who's going to be first to this? And that's a throw.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Scholes was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Batistuta. It's a pretty loose pass. So what can they make of this? Now it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko. And that interception was... And we hit half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Cambio de jugadores.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Atletico Mineiro really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Cafu. That's good running with the ball. Vinicius Junior. In by Vinicius Junior. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner. Gerrard plays it short. And a chance! Oh, that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. And That's the end of that. It all started well enough. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's
Vinicius Junior! Sticks it away! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Atletico Mineiro have fired themselves in front.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc.
Oh, what has happened here? Rijkaard. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
That has been slung wide. Looking for options for movement.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good for...
And Batistuta! He should have put that one away.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Just eases him off the ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Angola really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Neymar, real chance here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. That is some save from Khan. And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Neymar with the short one. Turns and goes back.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And he's managed to get rid. Cafu. This is Dembele. And that has been cleared. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! And they've got rid. That's really well cleared. And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Khan voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed.
It is more than damp, and this will examine the fibre of both sides. Batistuta! Contact was certainly crisp, didn't quite come off.
Well, he's the type that always fancies himself, Peter, in these situations, and with very good reason.
Messi. Ball looks a good one. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Dembele, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Strong running down that left flank. He's got away, and that's played in low. Cannavaro gets rid without sophistication. Some really good ball movement. And the shot! It's there! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So, a breakthrough already. Couldn't squeeze it through. Griezmann charging forward, the ball at his feet. Knocks it into space, and he's certainly onside here. Danger averted for now. And it's Griezmann. Griezmann. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That's been cut out, well played. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Julie.
This is Batistuta. He's through, it's one, goes for a shot! It's in! Right back in the game! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Now it's Batistuta. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Neymar. Griezmann. Dembele. This is Dembele. Takes a shot! He can get that clear.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Neymar going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Atletico Mineiro can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Griezmann. Now can he find a... It's Griezmann! He's scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And yes, it's him again. So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar gets through on his own. Plenty. Oh, shooting chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Smashing save, really good save that.
Atletico Mineiro are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Atletico Mineiro with the corner, they're first. Shot a goal! It goes to show he is human after all.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Atletico Mineiro are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Bellingham, Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Vinicius Junior. That's a promising run he's making on the right. He's picked his way through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Messi! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Substitution for Atletico Mineiro.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Coming on to replace him is David Villa.
And here's Messi. Bellingham gets a foot in here. Atletico Mineiro have the chance to go the other way.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Probing pass. Always onto this. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Is that? Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will.